Guess what time it is? Anybody
Update time?
11:29.
No, well, yes.
Also that.
Yes.
You're technically not wrong.
But it's update because guess what I watched?
The Velveteen Rabbit.
Yeah. What? Why do you know that right away?
Because you said you were going to watch it if you had 20 extra minutes, which I don't know when you had 20 extra minutes.
I didn't have 20 extra minutes. I watched it on 4 times speed and I skipped.
Got it done in 5 minutes.
And I went, and every time there was even the tiniest breath, I would skip 5 seconds, 5. And I want to recap what I learned from that movie.
Okay.
It didn't end the way that we both remembered it.
Yeah.
The rabbit never burned.
But the rest of his toys did, right?
A lot of stuff burned. I don't know if they really showed any toys burning. There was just a burn pile of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the rabbit, now tell me if you remember this, because I certainly didn't. The rabbit was in the little thing to get carried out to burn, and he fell out of the thing. So then he was just laying kind of in the grass for a while. And then he shed a tear like SpongeBob and Patrick in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And the tear hit the ground and grew this flower thing, and then a big blue humanoid fairy came out and brought the rabbit to life, and then like brought him to the other rabbits, and then the rabbit went off to like have a loving relationship with another rabbit.
What?
And then the little boy, it was a little boy.
Yep.
The little boy got healthy again and saw the rabbit outside and was like, wait a second, low key on God, that looks like my rabbit.
Period.
Yeah, for real. And so then the rabbit was looking at him and he was like, hey, you want to come live with me, rabbit? Like, I love you forever. Mm-hmm. And then the rabbit said, I'm going to go live with my little honey bunny, my little girl rabbit. So then they ran off into the woods.
So the fact that Laura remembers none of this, I'm being serious when I ask you this. Did you actually watch it or did you dream that?
I watched
Did you dream that?
I watched
Are you sure?
You watched the X-rated version of the Velveteen
No, it
Rabbit.
wasn't X-rated. There was no X. And I think it was the right one. There was like little toy soldier guys.
There's cartoon versions of it. There's a real life version of it. There's a version where Meryl Streep literally just narrated over kind of like illustrations. So there's a lot of different versions of it, but the storyline I would imagine is decently similar.
Yep. I watched the one that I'm pretty sure I remember seeing because there's that rocking horse and he's all tattered and he's like, ugh. This sucks.
Yeah.
Being a rocking horse sucks.
Because in the one that you saw, were there like actual flames that you saw or not? Because I remember seeing flames.
Yeah, there was a burn pile that they were bringing stuff out to. It was kind of like Toy Story 3. You know what? All these movies are just ripping off the Velveteen Rabbit low key on God.
Well, SpongeBob for sure.
For real. SpongeBob ripped it off absolutely 100%. So yeah, that's my recap of the movie, and I want to rate it 4 stars out of 5.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair, though, if you're going to copycat a scene, you better nail it. SpongeBob sure did.
Yeah, they did.
They sure did.
Uh-huh. The little heart teardrops.
Yes.
Very sweet.
Oh, my God.
What are they singing when they're drying
I'm
up?
a goofy
Yeah.
goober. Yeah. You're a goofy goober. Yeah.
Doesn't their tear form into a heart?
Yeah, that's what I said, the little
saying.
heart tear.
Yeah.
Yep. I had another thought that I, after we did the movies that we forgot about, I got 2 good ones.
Okay.
First one, not as good. Second one, absolute banger. First one, Open Season. You guys remember the movie Open Season?
I know the name of it, but I can't think of at all what it was.
It was an animated movie about a bear and an elk or something. Elliot was an elk or a deer or something. And they were like trying to get the hunter that was trying to get him or whatever.
Oh.
I remember seeing it maybe one time. That was another one of those.
I remember that title, but
it was a Cash-Wise type movie.
I always confuse Open Season and Over the Hedge.
Yeah, 2 different
Over
movies.
the Hedge.
Yeah.
Over the Hedge has but I like a cookie. The little squirrel.
No, isn't that Madagascar?
No. Oh no, you're thinking of little Mort from Madagascar.
Mort
Doesn't
is
he
like
say I
the
like a
best
cookie?
character ever.
Oh wait, does he say the cookie thing?
Yeah, I think he does.
I don't know.
There's something from
But I
Over
like
the
a
Hedge.
cookie.
There's something from Over the Hedge with the little squirrel says something. Yeah, I think maybe Mort says I like a cookie. There's something the squirrel says in Over the Hedge, and now I'm forgetting. But Open Season also had a video game. I would love to. Maybe Seth would like to talk about this.
Yeah.
Video game adaptations of movies. I am a sucker. I love them.
Yeah.
But then like a thing that everybody says, the nerd gamer dorks,
Yeah.
they say they're bad.
Yeah.
Oh, collectathon. Oh, lazy story. Shut up.
The Shrek game was awesome.
Awesome.
Shrek 2?
Yes.
That was
You know
a
how many
great
times we
game.
played through Shrek 2?
Yeah.
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
I don't even know how many. I lost count.
And a lot of people say that Lego Star Wars is like their favorite game.
It's a great game.
It's a great game.
Yeah, movie. That's a movie game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what other one was good was Barnyard. They had a good
Yeah,
game.
They did have a good
It
game.
was like Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. And Laura's like, what the hell is going on?
I have no idea what's going on.
Barnyard, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland walked so Barnyard, the video game, could
Get her.
sprint.
I've heard that before.
I did like the Tony Hawk game.
Tony Hawk was great. We had Tony Hawk at Grandma's house on the Nintendo, the
Yep.
blue cartridge.
Yep.
And I liked that game because Grandma is a Minneapolis lady and they had a Minneapolis level in the
Yeah.
game.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had the cool blue controller too.
Yeah.
She had a blue one and she had a yellow one, I think.
I think maybe a red one even.
Mhm,
We
mhm.
had the
Did we-
purple. Oh, wait, we got it up there.
There's the blue one right there. Yep. The blue one's right
The
there.
blue kind of see-through one, and we had the
Yep,
purple
and
see-through
the purple one. Yep. We had gray, and I think Grandma might have had a red one too. She
You know
had
what
a lot of
always
them.
amazed me about those controllers is so many, when I say so many, almost every single one of my friends, when they talk about like Wii or GameCube or 64, like, oh yeah, but all my controllers are like beat to hell. They're broken. I'm like,
Because they all would
Everyone
throw
yeah,
them
but
when they'd get
how?
mad.
Are we just that self-controlled to have never busted our
absolutely.
controllers?
Not a
Absolutely,
single
I think that's
controller.
true.
Never.
We have never broken a single
We have the
controller.
ones that came with the box every single time. Now the cord on the GameCube one is really bad.
But yeah, we taped it up with electrical tape and
yeah,
it still
and
works.
it was only bad because we wrapped it around like I don't know 5,000
and
times.
we bring it in the car because we had the little GameCube
Yeah.
hooked up to the
Yeah.
little thing in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the controller itself was always in like mint condition.
Yeah,
I
people
think
talk
it's very universal that people would throw their controllers.
and
Like
even,
very
But why?
universal.
even just like like storing it away wrong or like shoving it in a cabinet or like
Yeah, we'd
having
always tie them up.
yeah,
nice
very
and-
particular. The thing that everyone always says is, oh, the stick has like stick drift, because like after a while it gets loose and then it just kind of like is always active. Never have I experienced that in my life.
No.
Never once.
No.
It's called take care of your stuff. It's
Yeah.
It's called grow up.
talking to like 7-year-olds 30 years ago.
It's called grow up.
Yeah.
Lucas, fix your attitude.
No, our stuff was always nice. The one thing we did break, and it was my fault, but it was absolutely an accident. Do you remember the baseball game that we had?
Yeah.
And we were being stupid, and we flipped the bat around and we're swinging it, and it slipped out of my
Oh.
hands.
Yeah, the baseball game was so sick, and I wish I had
That
something to
was sick.
demonstrate.
Yeah.
It was like a
That was
plastic
fun.
handle and then a foam
The
topper
end of it,
where the
yeah.
where the actual
Yep.
like bat part
There
was.
was a sensor.
And there's a sensor in
Yeah.
it. And it was
It was
like
sick.
Wii baseball. Kind
Yeah.
of. That's like that
Yeah.
was the,
With
that
an
was the
actual
idea.
bat,
With
yeah.
an actual bat, and it had the sensor. And then you might have even set a little sensor up next to the TV to like.
The sensor was a little ball. It was
Yeah.
a baseball.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like
right.
the Star Wars one that was a
Yeah.
little ball. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like a nest cam or
Which
something.
the Star Wars one was sick too. That was a lightsaber with a sensor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the little nubby
I
lightsaber.
kind of remember
There's
that.
a blue
there-
lightsaber.
there were levels where
Yeah,
you blocked
okay.
the fire, the
Yep.
lasers, and then you could also fight Darth
Yep.
Vader.
Yeah,
I feel like I remember
probably.
fighting Darth Maul.
Maybe it's fighting Darth Maul.
Yeah.
It is. And whoa, I think I'm remembering the same. It might be from something else, but I think it's from this one when he's like it's like shadowy room, dark room, and then he kind of like comes into the light, and it's like, oh, he's right there, spooky
Yeah.
with the light.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Did we also have like a paintball gun?
Yeah,
did.
Yep.
Okay,
That was a
I
great
remember
game,
doing
too.
something like that.
Man, I want to remember. It was called something really generic. I wouldn't even be able to find it. It was
Yeah.
called
No.
like paintball spree or like
Yeah.
ultimate paintball.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
That
even be
did
able to
not.
look it
Paintball
up.
spree actually sounds right. That might
Might
be
have been
right.
something like
That
kinda-
game did not prep us for Kyle's bachelor party in the slightest.
Gosh.
So unrealistic.
Can I tell you too, the reason I was so excited for doing paintball and I was so horrified of what actually happened was because I saw them playing paintball on Little People Big World. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah?
that looks like so much fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. So I was excited for years. And then we played with Ryan and Connor,
Yep.
and Ryan got paint right in his mouth. And I was like, uh-oh, this is a dangerous game. And I was in the castle. Did we even explain what happened with that?
The
I think we
castle?
must have. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
castle.
Didn't only one of us go into the castle? Or
I
did
was in
none
the
of
castle,
us?
and I think it was me and Dad.
I did not.
And we got ambushed
Yeah.
hard. And it was like panic mode. I was just like up against the inside of the wall, the castle wall. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, going in the castle was not the play.
And it was the thing where you start on one side and then you do a round and you switch. And I started on the other side. I started on the ambushing side. And I was like, this is easy. I'm like a quarter mile away, just going boom, 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 launching paint into the castle, just spraying the thing down. I was like, this is great. And then they got us in the castle and I experienced what happened.
You experienced the
like,
castle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They're launching paint from a quarter mile away at me.
Yeah.
You're just a sitting duck in there. Oh,
I was.
No.
I think Dad maybe got one on the hand and he didn't like that.
And it hurt.
Yeah,
probably did.
Because it like you get it hit on a vein or something, and it's like I think it did because I think it hit him on the hand where he was pulling his trigger, and then for the rest of the day he was like, golly.
It hurts. Yeah.
We were launching paint at you with like trebuchets and cannons. That'd be so sick.
It was like at the end of Shrek 2 when they're dumping the hot milk on
Yeah.
the giant gingerbread man. It was just paint. Let me hit you with another movie. This is the other one that I recalled. Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah. Okay, funny you say that because Kyle said George of the Jungle, and those are very similar vibes. Mighty Joe Young and what was the other one that was kind of like, not King Kong?
I think we're thinking of King Kong
Is it King
probably because
Kong?
Mighty Joe Young was another like big gorilla movie.
Yes.
Where he
lived with people, didn't he?
I think he might have lived with people, and then he got so big, and they're
Yes.
like, we got to get rid of this mighty. He's
Yes.
too mighty.
Yes.
And he's no longer young.
He's
big.
dangerous now. Yeah.
He started being a nuisance.
Yes.
It's like a Tiger King type vibe.
Yes,
you know?
that's exactly
Where
what
you
it
had the
is.
little things, and then they got too big.
Yep, I do remember Mighty Joe Young, and Kyle said George of the Jungle, which I thought that was a good answer too.
Yeah. The other thing I want to say about Mighty Joe Young is I remember one of the other VHS tapes that we had. It might have even been like Liar Liar. Had the trailer for it before it because VHS has the trailers or the previews.
Yep.
Coming soon to own on
DVD.
home video and DVD and VHS. And there's the little scene of him with his fingers coming out the little cage thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and like they got him on the back of a semi, like when they move horses to and fro. As they do. His little fingers were coming out of there.
Yep.
And now every time if I'm on the highway and I see them moving cows in a big
You think of
trailer,
Mighty
and
Joe
pigs or
Young.
something, I see their little noses. And their little noses are peeking out the little hole.
They have
And I'm
no
like,
idea where they're going.
like it's Mighty Joe Young.
That's so sad.
And they're just going to the park. And it's so sweet.
Just going for a ride.
Going for a ride. You love to see it. You love to see it. So sweet as they go.
But Mighty Joe Young, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Did you have any other thoughts?
Let me take a little peeky.
You watched Wilderness at Large last night.
We watched Wilderness at Large.
I forgot how funny it is.
Dare we talk about Wilderness at Large?
I don't
very
even know what
briefly?
that
It
is.
is so
You do.
funny. You do.
Our cousin Andrew, who we've talked about a ton.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see you there.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
did
it's
we-
Andrew's videos?
Andrew's
Okay, I
videos.
know
Did
what
we?
you're
Did we
talking
ever
about.
confirm if it was because of the Explorer Man video that I made on
I don't know.
VHS?
Didn't he tell you that that's why he did
I think I remember him telling me that, but I imagined it.
Yeah.
I
I kind of feel like he might have said that, but I don't know.
but he was probably like 19 or
It was
20.
released
Yeah.
15 years ago.
So he
Yeah,
was
so
maybe 20 something.
Yeah.
And he did like an outdoor survival tips guide, two different episodes of it on
funny.
YouTube. And they are they're funny.
Roasting a banana.
They're so funny. That opening clip, not to just sit here and quote it because people don't know what we're talking about, but the opening clip of him out in just the ugliest terrain ever. And he goes, people always ask me, Dr. Wilderness, why do you do it? Why do you love nature so much? Well, look at this. Stupid question, right? And it's like the ugliest
It's just like
Awful.
dead trees in the heart of winter in North
so
Dakota.
gross out there.
Stupid question, right?
Stupid question. He's got his stud earrings in and like a blazer over a white t-shirt and a beanie. It's just these weird thick glasses.
They ask me, why do you do this? I've been out here for 6 months. Haven't seen a human in 2 years.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh,
If you want to
man.
know anything about our cousin Andrew, just go watch those two
gotta watch
videos.
Dr.
Wilderness at Large.
Little known fact, snow is comprised mostly of water. He reaches into the snow. Pulls a
Just
water
like I
bottle.
said.
Look at that. Just like I said.
That's the part that I
Just
always
like I
remember
said.
from it.
So good, man.
We had a couple question submissions if you want to answer some of those. One of them came from Danielle, and she asked, do we have any Halloween movies that we like to watch every year?
Halloween movies that I like.
Growing
to
up,
watch.
I would say we weren't so much like we would sit and watch Halloween movies kind of a family. That wasn't really a
No.
tradition
No,
for us.
we weren't even like a Halloween
At all.
household.
No.
We didn't do
No.
Halloween.
No, we kind of would just do the party at school, but I would, and we would go trick or treating.
And you know what we did was at our church, they did the Harvest Festival.
Yes, I had that written down for fall things that we would do.
Really quick before you continue, I want to say one thing about the Harvest Festival, unless you want to talk about it later.
That's what I was going to talk about.
I'll say the one thing about it later. I'll remember. It's my favorite thing of all time.
But I would say we more so do more of like the Halloween kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
Like Kyle and I like to watch them, but we didn't so much growing up. Kyle and I really, really like, if it's just us and not our kids. It sounds goofy, but have you ever seen the Muppets Haunted Mansion?
I see it on
it's quite scary.
I see it on the thing, but I've never clicked it.
Yeah, I think they actually did a pretty good job. So that one we do like, with our kids, we like doing The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Did you have any that you'd watch?
No, Charlie Brown reminds me of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
More than.
Yeah,
because I got a Thanksgiving video that I'm doing this year, and Charlie Brown is one of them.
Yeah, Charlie Brown is good for just any time that you want something on the TV during fall, just throw Charlie Brown on.
Yeah, that guy gets me in the mood for things.
Yeah. We liked Casper the Friendly Ghost. We did watch that with Hilary Duff. She was in that one. Yeah, we watched that one. You might not remember it.
I remember seeing it one time. Or no, I remember playing the computer game at someone's house. Like one of Mom's friends.
Yeah.
We were at like
a playgroup type thing?
Yeah, but we were at like Monica's house or something.
Yeah. What in the world?
There was a computer game of Casper? And it was just like a point and click kind of maybe a puzzle thing. You had to like get through the mansion. Yeah, weird memory. That's bizarre.
Have either of you seen, I believe it's called The Incredible Mr. Fox?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen it. That's
crazy. That is a crazy movie.
Yeah.
Isn't it Wes Anderson? Wes Anderson movie?
I don't know.
It's the stop motion.
Director?
It's like
yes,
stop motion.
Yes,
I think it's Wes Anderson movie. Yeah.
It's crazy to watch. I wouldn't watch it with kids, but
is it scary or is it like inappropriate?
A little bit of both, but it's very cool to watch. Like it's one of those visually very creative and very cool.
That's potentially was an Oscar movie. I think.
Oh,
maybe.
really?
Yeah.
Remember like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, the haunted episode?
Yeah, in the hotel room.
And then there was like a Hannah Montana one. Like I just saw it.
You slipped up. You just gave her
identity away.
Take it back.
I saw a clip of like all those, and then it would be like Halloween Town, and like all of that compilation scratches something in my brain. Where
Did you watch all those?
Yeah, like Disney around Halloween. Well, first of all, Disney Channel was the best because they didn't have ads.
Disney Channel went crazy.
Made you. It literally is just like the most nostalgic. It makes you feel sick when you watch that. But
I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, I literally want to puke when I see like Halloween Town.
So good.
Oh, it makes me so happy.
I didn't watch Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
I think I watched the first one, but they made what, like 3 of them. I don't think I watched.
Yeah, I don't know anything
it.
about it. I'm not in on the Hocus Pocus train. I think
I watched it once.
I never liked it. I've always just thought it was a little bit too slow, maybe.
You might get shredded for
that.
I
know.
Yeah, people love it. It's like a cult classic.
They love
almost.
it, and I thought it was just maybe. I think it's just like maybe too slow for me to ever care about. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, am I going to start caring about it now?
Right.
Probably not.
No, but you're going to get cyberbullied.
Cyberbullying me. Also, you know what? Effers.
Oh no.
Candy corn is good, and it's really good. And not only is it really good, it's really, really good. And not just candy corn.
With a peanut. If you have a little bit of salt in there. You gotta have a little
peanut. And we used to have a dish at our house with little candy corns and the little pumpkins.
What do you prefer?
Between the corn and the pumpkins? Depends on what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a corn. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a pumpkin. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a peanut. And there you go. That's why they're all 3 in the same bowl. I think if I had to choose one forever, it'd be the corn, though.
Yeah.
I like the it's a little bit harder. It's like...
It's just a little waxy.
Yeah,
Tastes
a little bit of wax. It tastes like something. It tastes like candy corn. And you know how I like eating the edamame pods? Maybe that's why I like the...
I have something to say to you about that.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Did your wife not text you a picture of the bag?
She did. She texted me that. Yeah,
what?
She did.
Craig does not know about this.
She texted me that, and I'm going to admit something. She texted me that before I did that.
I know she did.
Before I ate them
Was
all.
it like crazy expired?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
On the bag, Jaden took a picture of the bottom of the bag that said, "Do not eat the pods."
It's pretty explicit about how you're supposed to do it. And I said, disregard, not important.
Wait, she sent that to you before?
Yes.
Yeah.
With
before.
how long to microwave them for?
So Scott's the kid that you can do anything. You can sit anywhere in the house except for that chair.
And he sits in
Scott
that
sits in that chair. My chair.
Yeah. Well, and it says it's listed as the proper way to eat edamame.
Right.
But it doesn't say the only way. Doesn't say the only way. So It does say beans will pop out into your mouth with an exclamation point. I didn't really like that. So I said, I'd rather just put the whole thing in there, chew it up real good.
I just laughed so hard when she told me that yesterday. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. The concerning part now, I ate probably 50 of them.
Yes.
And it does say caution in all
Yes.
caps. Pods are not edible. Well, then how come I ate them all?
Caution.
That's what I want to know. Because if they're
How
not
come
edible,
I'm fine.
how did I eat all of them? So riddle me that.
You know how we were talking about things that are like cringe and kind of give you the ick?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, I just thought of one would be like watching a grown man eat sunflower seeds one by one.
Yeah,
Instead
that
of
would give me
putting,
the
like,
ick a little
a
bit.
handful.
I could see that being like, what are you doing there?
Yeah. There was somebody's dad, and I'm not going to name names, but we were at a basketball game, and he, for some reason, was eating the popcorn out of a bag in the from the concessions with his mouth. He held the popcorn up to his mouth and would like,
You know, and
Because
Because he
then-
didn't want to
tongue,
get butter
and
on
then
his
he
fingers.
tore the
and he
bag.
tore and peeled the bag
Yeah.
down as he went. And I was like, bro, why are
Yeah.
you doing that? And it's like, eventually because you peel the bag down, because otherwise you're shoving your whole face in the bag.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you're peeling it down and there's like butter all over it.
Yeah.
So you're still getting, popcorn isn't messy. It's
No.
like not even a messy.
Your
one of
hand
the
is
cleaner
your hand
snacks.
is gonna have butter on it, but that's just the price you pay.
But
Yeah.
like maybe a tiny bit on your fingertips. Just have a napkin.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, why are you eating
Yeah, if you're like OCD about it, have a
remember
wet
that.
wipe in your pocket.
It was
I
just
remember
interesting.
that. Like tearing the bag and peeling it down the sides, down to the level of the top of the popcorn.
Yeah.
was
So it
crazy.
worked.
That
It
is
worked. But
crazy.
I was just watching it like, I haven't seen that before. And now Jaden, she publicly, declared this.
Jaden's got some things.
A lot of people. That's the thing. And I would have said that too. I would have
She
said, Jaden,
does.
why would you do that? And then a lot of people agreed that they microwave the popcorn and they rip the bag open and they lick the inside of the bag.
Yeah, but she didn't know us well and was doing that in front of us. And we're like, who is this woman? Why
the
is she
best.
licking the popcorn bag?
Jaden is who she is, and she's on it.
And then
She's
she
unapologetic.
throws ketchup on her taco. And
She
it's
does,
like,
yeah.
Too funny.
like
Yep.
she got some things.
I'm Cramer Games Jaden today. That's
Yep.
who I am.
Mhm.
So I am Jaden.
Was there more questions than
Yeah, there's a
Danielle's?
few more. Did you guys have any other
No, I just
Halloween
think,
movies that you
I
like?
think of like the Halloween episodes. There's a Phineas
Yeah.
and Ferb one. There's
Yeah.
a Zach and Cody one. There's a Hannah Montana one.
mhm.
I mean, there's honestly probably one for every single show, I would
And
imagine.
even today's shows, like New Girl's got one, and the ones that we like now, The Office has.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
well,
that's-
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that was their whole thing. They did
Yeah.
the Halloween heist
Yeah.
That's a
every
good,
year.
yeah, the
I
Halloween
love
heist.
the Halloween heist.
Mhm.
Those are the best episodes.
Yeah,
They-
you know what? Now that you say it, I didn't watch really many Halloween movies, but the shows,
The
Halloween
episodes are great.
Yeah.
Like at Thanksgiving time, I will always watch. New Girl does one every year until I think like season 6 or 7.
Mhm.
But I watch those for Christmas. I'll watch every Office Christmas
Yep.
episode.
Mhm.
Like
Yep.
that's what I do.
Yeah,
People
I
are-
like doing that too.
People are going to be listing all the ones like, oh, what about,
I Met Your Mother.
no, like the movies. Like they're going to be like, oh, what about like Monster House? And what
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Frankenweenie or
Yeah,
whatever? Like all,
yeah.
or like Corpse Bride.
Right.
There's a lot of movies, but like I didn't-
Nightmare Before Christmas.
yeah. And we sometimes now will like have them on because it's nice ambiance to have. But
Mhm.
yeah, there wasn't anything that I like really
Is-
watched.
Is
That
Nightmare
was-
Before Christmas something you'd watch at Halloween or
People
Christmas?
do it for both.
I-
I've never seen it.
both.
It's
both.
like I think it's a Christmas.
It's a
movie, though,
Christmas
isn't it?
movie about the town of Halloween. So the town is called Halloween, and it's these Halloween characters that live
And
there,
he's like-
and they're celebrating
Yeah,
Christmas.
and he
So
goes,
it can be both.
Low key on God, Christmas is pretty lit, is what what he discovers.
He discovers
Yeah,
that.
and he kidnaps Santa or something. right?
Okay, this is
Sandy Claus.
Yeah, Sandy
something I've
Claus.
discovered about myself recently is I do have more pet peeves than I had a thought. I'm a very patient person and pretty like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Sure.
But I do have a lot of pet peeves. It might be number one on my list is this anti-Christmas season agenda of like, you can't listen to Christmas music before like December 1st, blah, blah,
Who
blah.
cares?
Okay, Grinch, because
Yeah.
I live with the Grinch apparently. And he was like, I can't play Christmas music in my classroom until at least December. I'm like,
Why?
but all the kids are asking for it and it doesn't warm your heart.
Yeah,
It's
if they're
not a
asking,
rule.
Be
who
more
cares?
jolly.
Here's the thing. Here's what I've always said.
He
and
needs to go and dress like Santa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'd be so good at it.
This is what
That'd
I've
be
said.
fun.
I think I even said it. I might have said it in a video at one point, but I'm going to reiterate it here. Thanksgiving is Christmas season Eve.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
When November starts, it is Christmas season.
Yeah.
We are
appropriate.
leading to it. And they say, well, don't skip Thanksgiving. We don't skip
I'm
Thanksgiving.
not skipping it.
I love Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday.
Thanksgiving is probably my favorite
love
holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
And it leads into Christmas. It is part of Christmas season Eve.
Yeah.
We are in the season.
Yes.
It's part of it.
Yes.
You wouldn't say that Christmas Eve isn't Christmas. It is. Christmas is also Christmas. Thanksgiving is also Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all the same.
Thanksgiving is like the better version of Christmas because it's a lot of the same stuff without the pressure of having to spend
Yes.
a bunch of money on gifts.
It is no pressure Christmas.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
love Thanksgiving.
And it's better weather typically.
Yes. It's
Now,
good.
this is one of those things that typically I have the whole idea of like, you can hold that opinion, but just don't tell me when to not listen to Christmas music.
Sure.
Usually that's how I would go with it. This time it's like, I don't see how you can't, and it's probably because I grew up with fond memories of Christmas, of like
Yeah.
seeing my family and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
yes, I'm in like a blessed way of like, I view Christmas very positively.
Sure.
So that's how I view it. But it's like, how does Christmas, like, even if you didn't have that, just like watching Home Alone and Elf and hearing Christmas music and hearing Christmas commercials, that doesn't bring you like endless joy?
Immediate joy.
Some people.
That's so
Immediate
that's
joy.
what I think bothers me. It's not even a pet peeve. It's like, that's so sad that doesn't bring endless joy to you.
Yeah.
I'm pissed that you're not happy.
Yeah, like honestly,
Why
it's
are
like,
you not
'cause
happy?
when even if I see a Christmas, like the Corona commercial
Yeah.
or the NBA commercial where they're shooting into the basket with the bells, it's like, how does that not make you happy?
You know what? I love seeing those M&Ms.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do exist.
Yes.
Oh, give me a they do exist.
Yeah, I love
good.
Christmas, and I could listen to Christmas music on the drive home right now, and I would be so happy about
Judy
it.
asked for it the other day, so we listened to it in the car.
I was
good.
I was listening.
Go,
This
Jude.
is so weird. I was just listening to Jimmy Fallon's Christmas album.
Yeah.
I was listening to it while I was like offloading footage for that video I just made.
Yep.
And he's got a few on there that are legitimately amazing.
Yeah.
Like they'll
He's a
be
good
in my-
musician.
they'll be in my Christmas rotation.
Yeah, he's a good musician.
There's one called Hey Rudy,
Yeah.
Okay.
incredible. There's one called You'll Be There or I'll Be There. It's him and Justin Timberlake. So good. That's When You Know. So good. He a lot of them are like parodies of other artists. So like he'll like sing one kind of like Bob Dylan, sing one kind of like whatever. And man, they are good. They're legit.
Yeah.
And the Jay Schlatt Christmas album, I don't even know if you know who that is. Jay Schlatt Christmas album might be my favorite Christmas album of all times.
I will listen to pretty much anyone's Christmas album. I just like
So
it. I
good.
enjoy it.
So good. And don't be hating on Michael Bublé.
Bublé
I love
is the
Michael
goat.
Bublé.
Don't be hating on Michael Bublé.
I don't know how he is as a person, but I love
he
his
seems
music.
like a swell fella.
Season
I don't
five,
know.
I
He
don't know.
seems like a real
Didn't he get
real
canceled a
stand-up
while
guy.
ago? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
Did he?
think
Maybe-
so.
I
don't know.
kind of
Maybe
thought he did, but maybe not.
No.
Hey, haven't we all? You know what I mean? We've all been
Yeah,
there.
Scott's drunk
You know what
at
I mean?
noon on a Monday.
And you know said about canceling is I want to cancel. Whatever.
I saw a
Jerry
clip
Seinfeld
about,
had a whole thing about cancel. That's why I did that.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
he's
did.
like, I can't go to college campuses anymore. They're too woke, or something.
something like that. Bublé, they were asking all the current, what is The Voice
Yep.
coaches
Mm-hmm.
who their favorite artist is, and guess who Bublé said?
Jason Derulo.
Is it a guy or
Wild guess,
is it a
but
guy
no.
or a girl?
It's a guy.
Oh, John Bellion.
His answer was Michael Bublé,
Oh, wow.
and he was like, like, I love my music. If I didn't, why would I put it out? I was
That
like,
is
that's kind of an
so
awesome
good
answer.
to
He's like,
hear.
every project I've put out, I love it.
That's so good to hear because you know what? I'm going to stand on a soapbox and I'm going to shout at all of you. I'm going to scold you a little bit. Every time somebody is a creative and they make stuff, they think they have to hate it. They think they have to pretend like it's not good.
Yeah.
F off. F off. I want to see.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just like, what in the world? Guess who Michael Bublé said his favorite artist is? Oh, Jason Derulo. What? Why did we just move past that? Like, that was so
It
obvious.
could have been.
Oh, Jason Derulo.
Hey, he has a great discography. Okay. And he's a talented dancer. And he's so handsome.
But it's okay to be proud of yourself.
Scott wanted it to be Jason Derulo so bad. He's so handsome. The hell is going on right now?
He is.
But it is okay to be proud of yourself.
You gotta hate your
yeah,
project.
you gotta hate
no,
your
you don't.
art. Oh, it's not good. Oh, I can't watch it. I can't listen to it. Oh, it's so bad. Shut up.
Yeah.
I hate that. And maybe some people really do feel that way. Your self-esteem is low, whatever it is. Okay, sure.
Or because people were doing things that were just trendy at the time instead of
And
doing
maybe
things
you
they care
do
about.
genuinely don't think it's good. But like there's like I wish, I just hope, I pray, and it's probably not true, but I hope that every now and then Justin Bieber is listening to Spotify and his song comes on and he doesn't skip it.
Yeah.
Because his music is good.
Yeah.
And I want them to think their stuff is good.
Yeah. He hears Ghost come on and he's like, oh, that's an
Good
absolutely
one.
fantastic
Yes,
song.
I
want
think
them to-
he of all people probably does think his
I
stuff
hope
is
so.
good.
I want
think he
someone to
does.
be, to be like in a coffee shop getting coffee and they hear their song playing and they don't go, ugh.
Yeah,
I want
they
them to
think,
go,
"Ah, this
how
is
cool
cool."
is that?
Well, if
Oh.
Bublé entered
Yep.
any store in America in November or December, he's gonna hear
He's gonna
himself.
hear himself for sure.
Yep.
Austin said that. He said that in an interview when the Austin album was coming out. He was like, "This is the first time I've done no collaborations. It's the first time it's like really me. It's the best thing I've ever heard."
There you go. Thank
He's like,
you.
"This is the
love it.
best thing I've ever heard."
Love
Thank
it.
you.
But if you didn't feel that way, why release it?
Yeah.
Not that it's the best thing you've ever heard. But like if you weren't incredibly proud of it and thought every song on here is something I can put my stamp of approval on, why are you releasing it?
Yeah.
then?
And that's not even to say like as time goes on, like if I look back on old stuff that I've done, I can see it and be like, oh, oof, not,
I would've changed
not
that,
up
but-
to my current standard.
Yeah.
But that's not to say like, oh, this is, oh my God. Oh, so bad. Oh, I can't even, if I see it, I want to throw up.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that are like, people that make music, they're like, oh, I can't even listen to it. I can't even listen to I haven't watched that movie that I was in since the day it came out, since the
Yeah.
premiere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Why?
I guess people are different. People
Yeah.
are different, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like when people do that.
Yeah. I was thinking we could talk about some like things that we would do around Halloween or just kind of in the fall as kids. And that's when the harvest party was
Yeah. Yep.
gonna come up.
Yep.
You
Let's
want
do
to
it.
kind of explain what the harvest party was?
Yeah. Well, it was just mostly what I remember is they did trunk or treating in the
Yep.
parking lot.
Yep.
And they did bobbing for apples. There was it was like a little festival.
Yeah. Little mini games kind of everywhere.
It was like the Pawnee days
Yes.
or whatever they're
Yes.
called. It was like
Yes.
that, but it was just at our church.
Yep.
But the one thing that I remember, and I think they only did it the one
I
time,
think that was called the Harvest Festival.
the
Was
Pawnee
it?
Harvest
Yeah,
Festival.
I
I think
think
that
it
is a
was.
thing. Yeah, like
I think it
that's
was
a
called
thing.
the Harvest Festival. Maybe
and,
not.
And the thing that I distinctly remember, and it was one of my best experience, like one of the coolest things I've ever done, is they built a cardboard box
Yes.
maze
in the youth
Oh,
room.
in the
Yeah.
youth room.
Yep.
And I
Yeah.
remember it being this endless system of tunnels. Like
Yeah.
it was like out of the box. Remember
Yes.
out of the box?
Yes.
When I entered and it was like, this will never end.
Uh-huh.
It was
Yeah.
so cool. And it
Yep.
was just like cardboard boxes and blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in my brain, it was the
And
coolest thing I've ever
the
done.
youth group kids were kind of like in it and they jump on
Yeah,
it.
they spook and they're like
Yeah.
rattling the boxes
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is living.
Yep.
This is what it's all about.
Yep. Mhm.
And then they never did it. And I think we were going to go back the next year.
Mm-hmm.
And mom was like, oh, it's the Harvest Fest. We're going to go on Thursday or whatever. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing the maze.
And
And,
they
we got there
didn't.
and there was no maze.
No. No.
Real bummer.
They do the cakewalk though. The cakewalk is fun.
Yeah, that's this. It's just like musical chairs, but then you get whatever you,
you win
land
a
on.
cake. Yeah.
You win a cake.
Yep.
You got to love cake, man.
Yes. And you wear your costumes to the harvest party too. It's
Yeah.
like it's I think it's on Halloween because it's for like the All Hallows Eve Harvest Fest.
You want
That's
to
what
know
it is.
something? And I might be remembering a different thing, but I think we went and maybe we didn't even really dress up costume wise, but there was some kid there dressed up in a very gory, terrible costume
Oh,
At
yeah.
church?
at church. And it was like we were all there and then he was there with his family
Yeah.
and he was wearing like a horrible, like mask, bloody mask,
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, this feels like not the place for
Yeah.
that. Like it was kind of like to not have to do the whole Halloween
Right.
thing.
That's the whole point. Is that
It's
you're,
like an
you're at-
alternative to like the
Yes.
gory, scary
Yes.
Halloween thing. It's like more of a
Yes.
family friendly
Yes.
event.
Yes.
And he was wearing like a horrible, gory costume.
Oh
I was
my
like, dude,
gosh.
why are you
Read the room, guy.
like, why are you
read
wearing
the
that? Like
room.
dress up like a firefighter or something. Like,
Yeah.
why are you
Sexy firefighter.
Yeah, he was like a
Yeah.
horrible. He was dressed up like a horrible serial killer, like a ghoul.
And you
Like a-
walk into the church like
Yeah,
good grief,
and they were like,
guy.
"Oh, good to see you."
Yeah.
So anyway, there's hot dish in the kitchen,
Yeah,
and maybe we take the
exactly.
mask
Go-
off
go-
when the kids are around. Huh? What do you say?
Go get yourself a
What do you
cake.
say?
Yeah, you go get yourself a cake, and you go pull the lollipop out of the stand.
Yep.
And if there's a little dot on the bottom, if there's a Sharpie dot on the bottom, you win a little ducky or something.
You win a ducky.
Yeah.
The other thing that we did a few times, we didn't do it every year, but a few times our family on Halloween, we'd go stay at a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And we did
Yeah.
the Mainstay Suites in Fargo. That was kind of where we went.
You don't remember
a
doing
lot.
that?
Not for Halloween.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we
would do
went
that.
there a couple times on Halloween.
Yeah.
And we would go swimming, and I think we maybe even brought a friend or two, and it was fun. It was a fun little tradition.
I remember maybe you brought. I don't know if I ever brought anybody,
not
but I
have.
think maybe you brought somebody.
Yeah, I might
You
have.
know, is that a thing to trick or treat in a hotel? That'd be a cool movement.
That
to
would
start.
be cool. Yeah,
would be cool.
And just like put a little sign on your door if you're down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a cool thing.
You're down.
We can't get through an episode.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
But yeah, going to the hotel, that
Put
was
a little
fun
sign
little
on your
tradition.
hotel door if you're down.
There were kids that did trick or treating at when Jade and I lived in an apartment.
Yeah,
There were
they
kids
do.
that
Yeah,
would do
apartment
that.
makes sense, but like a hotel would be really cool.
Yeah.
I think. Well, now
Maybe.
so.
Yeah,
Maybe
you'd have to
not, yeah.
really be.
Yeah, actually, now that I say that, maybe
yeah,
not.
You don't know what you're getting.
I know a
yourself
lot
into.
of
Yeah.
people with like really little kids will go to old folks' homes, which is
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
sweet
That would be
because
too,
that'd be
yeah.
then you're indoors the whole time. Your kid can wear their costume,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it makes the residence the entire year.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like the best
So
day of
great.
the year.
When I worked for the city of Fargo, there were a couple of times that we went to. There was a retirement home. I don't remember why we did it. It was like I think they were doing like. It was different events. They'd do like, coffee with the cop and and whatever else was going on, like through the city. And every time I was there, they love it.
Yes.
They love whenever we
Yes.
show up. They're like, oh,
It feels normal.
yeah, they love it. I walk in with the camera and they're all like, oh, hey.
What do you want me to do? Let's do it.
They're doing this.
You're like the
We're going-
carnies
we're
at the
going
fair.
And we're like, yeah, they loved it, man.
Yeah.
They loved it.
They loved that I had that camera.
Yep.
Do either of you remember going to the haunted corn maze?
Well, like the
Not Acres of Terror.
Acres of
Yeah, I was gonna say
No.
Acres of Terror is something to talk
we
about.
definitely need to talk about
Holy-
Acres of
Crazy.
Terror.
What a
But no,
production.
the haunted corn maze. I think it's out by Dilworth.
I've been there, yeah.
I've
and
been
we
there.
went through that like spinning tunnel thing
Oh,
where you
yeah.
walk on the bridge.
We
and go
never
over
went as a
across it.
family though.
Oh, we didn't.
I went with
we
my
never
friends.
went. I went with my friends too.
Okay.
And me and my friend Josh got stuck in that maze for like 2 hours.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Neither of us had phones. And we went with a group of, I think, 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Josh are notoriously bad with directions. We got lost trying to get to Rachel's Lake one time for, we were gone, man. We were screwed.
Scott is really bad at directions.
Yeah. But we went to that haunted corn maze and we got stuck in there. And they were like, eventually we were like trying to ask, we couldn't even find like workers. And we were asking workers, we're like, dude, please, like,
we're
please let us
desperate.
out. We're
Yeah.
not kidding. Let us out of here.
Yep.
And even some of the guys were like, I'll be honest with you. I just walked straight through. I don't know how to do the maze. I just walked through here.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know if I can let you just walk through. Like my
Yeah.
boss could be mad at me. He's just
Yeah.
a teenager.
Yeah.
And we're like, bro, we are so lost. Like, please,
You have no idea how lost
please.
we are.
And then you're hearing like free tag. You'd be like, Josh, Scott. And we're like, Nick, we don't know where you
We
are.
need you.
Help us.
Help us, Nick.
Yeah, so they just sat out and waited at the picnic table, and then we eventually came out. It was like we escaped a horrible war-torn
Yep.
environment. We
Yep.
were crawling out of there, all tattered and torn.
They chase you through there with chainsaws.
Eventually, they saw us coming in. They were like, "Oh, it's these guys again."
You're like, just don't even scare 'em.
Genuinely, like
They start feeling bad for
yeah,
you.
it was. And we,
Guys,
because they kind of post up. They post up where they post up. Like they all
Yeah.
have their little zone.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, for the 4th time, coming around this same corner, and it's like the guy standing there with his mask on. He's like, "You guys lost?" We're like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Help us, please.
Yes. The first
Yeah.
time he's like, "Rah!" And we're like, ah. And the 5th time he's like, he's checking his phone. He's like texting his girlfriend.
He's putting you up on his shoulders so you can see.
Look. And then, so there were these big, it was like the maze. And then the last 30%, it was different. And it was like kind of decorated different. And there were these big sarcophagi, perhaps.
What?
And like big scarecrows. And there was like fire and stuff. When you get close to the end, this is when I went. Maybe it was different when you went. But like as we're getting close to the end, so we're like, we can't even get to that. We couldn't even get to that part. And then we got to that part. And it's like, you have 2 choices from there. They're like, you're done, basically. Just leave. We got to that part and then got lost again. We got to the exit and went the wrong way and got stuck for another half an hour at least. It was just the worst. And at first it's like, oh, we're kind of lost. Like, ooh, it's spooky. And then it's like, dude, we have to go home.
Yeah,
like, they're
exactly.
Close.
Exactly.
Like, we're stuck in here.
Oh my god.
So anyway, sorry. I
That's
went on for so
brutal.
long. But yeah, that's a memory I have. Me and Josh.
I did get to work in a haunted house once.
You did?
Did you know
where?
this?
No.
So when I was with Campus Attractions, every year they would host where like they'd have a company come into the union and we would build a haunted house.
Yep.
And it was just amazing. You could go through. And our staff was the one scaring.
Yeah.
That was maybe the most fun I've ever had at work in my life.
I would love to do a haunted house.
It was so much fun. I was right at the start. Like they went through a couple turns and then it was me. And I would scare them the first time and it worked every single time. Like we got to go through with the lights on and stuff so we could find good spots.
Yeah.
And then I would just turn around and then hit them on the backside. So like they would go all the way through. And then I would only have to move like 4 feet and I'd have two of the best scaring spots in the whole place. Because the second spot I had, they'd be coming through like these noodles hanging from the ceiling. So they couldn't see anything.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just come through and like grab them.
Yep.
Oh, God dang it. I get why people like working those places.
Yeah, you get a little thrill.
So fun being on the other side of it. Because really, most people are just laughing.
Yeah.
And they're not like terrified.
And then if someone is like genuinely scared, you can just
I just kind of back
go.
off.
Yeah,
just get out of
exactly.
here.
Yeah. For the most part, it's just like they scream and then they all start laughing. It is the most fun, like pure joy.
I've never gotten to work at a haunted house.
Oh,
I
it was
think
a
that'd be fun.
blast.
Were you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say, do you want to talk about Acres of Terror?
Because there's more too. Okay, what?
We talked about the bus ride, right?
We've never talked about
Oh.
that. No.
Oh yeah, do the bus ride.
Acres of Terror is like the best thing ever. It's a full production at this small town, probably 25 minutes from Fargo.
It's the town has a golf course and Acres of Terror.
Yep.
Like
Yes.
that's what it is.
Yep.
That's what that's
it's known
that's it.
for.
It is so fun. It's an experience. You pay probably $20, $25, and you are there for like an hour and a half.
It's a long. And do they still do it like they used to?
I don't
I
know.
think
Is it still
I
as
think
big of
so.
a deal?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
It's not just a haunted house. It's like a full blown, you're going through several houses, you're going through a cornfield. After you get through the cornfield and like the school, you go onto a bus, and the bus driver is dressed up and scary, and he'll drive you around and like rip the wheel
You think
around.
you're gonna
and
die
It's
on that
genuinely
bus?
scary.
jumping,
Like,
Yes.
jumping
Yeah.
over bumps, and like that's when you're actually scared.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's going at the trees, and then he's whipping it, and it's like
Yeah.
it feels like you're on a Disney ride that's on a track,
But you're not.
It's just Daryl
It's
driving a
Dave
bus.
driving the
And it's
friggin'
like,
bus,
bro,
and you're like, oh no.
And I'm like, did I sign that waiver at the gate?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
crazy.
you genuinely on the bus are like, I could die.
I think the coolest part though is that it feels like you're going through like the entire town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you do go through the maze is what starts it, and then there's like all these old kind of farmstead like wood sheds and
Yeah.
stuff, and then you're in kind of a house, and you go up into the house and down into the basement.
The bus takes you to the school.
The bus
I
takes
Yes,
you
think.
it
to the
drives
school.
you to the
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is that's kind of neat. I guess I never really
that is
clocked
what I just
Yeah.
figured that out. The bus takes you to school, and
And
he's
that's
like
part
the bus
two.
driver, and
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to be like acting like he's like crazy and drunk and stuff, and like you're like, oh my gosh, am I gonna die on this bus?
Is he actually drunk? Though?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're questioning it the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's-
I remember when we got to the school, there was a guy. So you get into the gym, and it's just a wide open gymnasium,
Mm-hmm.
and they throw basically like a flashbang at you. It's just like it makes a lot of noise and flashes, and they throw it at you, and you don't see who throws it at you. And you're like, was that it? Like, was that the scary part? And then you're walking through, and you're thinking, there's nothing where someone could jump out at me.
Yeah, you're
It's
in the
open
middle
gym.
of this open
Which is
gym.
almost worse.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I don't see anything. Like nothing's
you're
in here.
surrounded by silence, which
Yeah.
is worse than
It
being
is
in a
worse.
tight
They
corridor.
throw
It
the
is worse.
flashbang, and then once it stops, and then it's dark in there, and you're like, uh-oh. Because you don't know where to go. You're just like, I'm in this gym now. And then all of a sudden you're
Right behind you.
I'm too
chainsaw
far
comes out.
in.
It's like, oh my God.
Then
And
you just start running and
you
hope you find
very
the door.
quickly find an exit once you hear the chainsaw rip up.
Yep.
But that's such a cool phenomenon where it's like usually you're in these tight corners and like
Yeah.
but there's no guidance. It's just like go into the gym, they throw a flashbang at you, you gotta figure it out.
At least in those small corners, you kind of feel protected a little bit because
Yeah.
you feel like
Yeah.
it's small. Who can get me?
Not in the gym.
In the open gym, you're a
Yes.
sitting duck.
The thing, I think it was maybe in the basement of the school too, where they have like, it's kind of like a second, it's like down in maybe the old locker rooms or something. And it's like, they have all these different setups where it's like, there's the guy who's doing an autopsy and it's all gory and gross. And then there's like that other spooky room with like TVs and stuff playing, or maybe that's in one of the houses.
Yep.
But there's just like so many things.
It's very
so
well
much
done.
stuff.
They do a very
awesome.
good
It's
job.
like genuinely you get way more than your money's worth. And it's probably like an expensive for around. It is
expensive. I think it's like $30.
But
It's
if you go to like Universal or something, you do the horror days or whatever it's called. Like those things cost a lot of money. This is like the best thing you can get anywhere near here.
Yeah.
And it's well worth it.
Yes.
As long if it's still doing it like they used to. I don't know if they still do it like they used to.
So Acres of Terror production wise and just like duration wise is probably the best. But the scariest place I've ever been was in Fergus Falls.
Yeah,
You guys ever do that?
At the old
insane
asylum.
asylum? No, I've never done that.
My gosh. So that you get in there and they have you sign the waivers and they give you either a green, a yellow, or a red glow stick. Green.
Just like Night Storm.
Yeah, it's like Night Storm. But maybe not
as scary.
Yeah, not quite
not
as scary as
Night Storm.
Green is like they'll just like jump scare you, whatever. Yellow is like they'll do all the sound effects and they'll scare you really bad. Red is there's no boundaries.
They're allowed to touch
They
you.
can grab you. They can swear at you. They're like they can do whatever they
tickle
want.
you a little bit.
Why would you ever take the red?
Because we were 16 and we're like we're not going to not do the red.
And you're invincible.
Yeah,
like
So
nothing bad can happen.
We did, and right off the rip, we have these red ones. We're like we're going to crush this, whatever. I'm freaking out. I'm telling them like I'm not going to like this. I'm telling my buddies like this is going to be scarier than you guys are picturing. And they have you get in there and lay on these beds. It looks like what would be like a torture chamber. Like they're these metal framed beds with no mattresses on them. They're like, everyone has to lay down on their own individual bed. And then they start zapping.
What?
Like it's not actually zapping you, but you hear and the lights flash and you think, I think it's like a placebo. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
So that was scary enough. And then they're like, all right, get up. And they like pick you up and throw you into the next room and stuff. And they were like harassing us, but we told them they could.
Yeah. See,
that was the scariest
so
thing I've ever
stupid.
done.
Now imagine, I like to work at the one where you go, boo.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to have to be that guy.
No.
Yeah.
You're a tortured soul if you're working at a place like that. and
exactly.
enjoying it.
That was terrifying when they were like grabbing you and yelling in your face and stuff.
But you were explaining it to us like when you got back from it, and you were saying that like there's all these long spooky corridors because it's an old hospital or whatever.
Yeah, it's an old
these
asylum.
Long hospitals with all kinds of rooms, and like the basement is all dark. It's like converted into this spooky experience or whatever, and that would be no bueno for me.
yeah, that was.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I would do it again, but I'm glad that I did it because I can picture those freaking beds, those metal frame beds, and it's like that was the first thing we did.
Well,
Oof.
we also have experience with haunted houses that John.
Yes, our uncle.
Our uncle
that
John.
was fun. That wasn't
so
scary.
cool.
Yep.
And they did two different ones. I think the coolest haunted house I've ever been in was when they just did it out in that like the one that you brought a can to donate or whatever.
Yep.
So they did it out there and like and they were like in sheds and garages or whatever. And it was one of those things
at
where
their actual house. It was
at
a
their
friend of
home.
mine. It was
Yeah.
it was
her house.
so cool. And even just when you pull up, it was like they packed so much stuff into a small experience. And it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was
They had
genuinely
that
perfect.
room with the mirror
on the floor
thing where it looked like it was a never-ending floor.
Yeah.
How did they do that in a house?
I don't know. There must have been like mirrors on the ceiling and mirrors
Yeah.
below because like you're walking over that weird plank.
That was pretty cool.
It was just so cool. And then they had all the daughter in them must have been a part of like doing the acting
Yep.
for it.
they were.
Yep.
I just remember it being so sick. But then John also did a haunted house in
Kindred.
That was like a business.
At the old
they
business.
ran
It
a
was an old
business.
business, and then they converted it into a haunted house, and then it was actual. Yeah, they did a legit thing there.
And I brought Jaden there early on in our relationship, and she had never done a haunted house. We were opposites, where I had done haunted houses but never watched any like scary movies. So then she kind of had me watch scary movies, and I was like, okay, I watched scary movies. I think we went and saw Annabelle in theaters, and I was like, okay, I did that. Now will you come do a haunted house with me?
Yeah.
And she's like, sure. And she was petrified.
She was terrified.
Like she was so scared. And it was like people that we know that were working in it, like Justin and
Paige, I think. Was
Justin
part
and
of
Paige
it.
were in there working it. And that the room that they were working in was so sick because it was like these kind of black light polka dot walls everywhere. And then they were like in there with their like morph suits on with
and
polka
they'd
dots.
come off the
and
wall.
then they come out and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's spooky. And then Justin was like, hey, Scott. Hey. I was like, oh, I know him.
Justin.
Like, who is this? Who's talking to me right now? But yeah, that haunted house was sick too.
That was fun.
And then I think John was the guy when you get in and you're like kind of signing in.
Yep.
And he's in the big like Grim Reaper thing.
Yep.
He's like guiding you through the.
Yep.
Man, that was sick.
It was
actually.
cool.
It's too bad
There was
it's not
one part of it where you're walking towards what looks like people down on the end and they're like waving to you and stuff. And you get down there and they're not there. They had somehow set it up with mirrors where they were actually standing behind you the whole time. It was so cool.
It was a bunch of mirrors. Yeah, he's like reflected off of there and then over there. And then they were like behind this weird wall. And then once you walk past the wall, then they're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was crazy cool.
Yeah.
You guys got to do it. I didn't get to. He brought you through with the lights on.
Yeah.
And I wasn't around when you guys were doing that.
Yep.
But that would have been so cool.
That's how I saw the mirror setup because John was standing there waving at us. He's like, come down here. Come down here. And we did. And we're like, where are you? And he was behind us.
Yeah, man. I wish I could have gotten to see that. That would have been
It was
so
very cool. In honor of Halloween, we're drafting the best Halloween candy.
Yeah. And you want to know something? Like yesterday, I saw SNL did a sketch where they were like goofing on like the tween boys, if the tween boys had a podcast or whatever. And in it, they did, we're gonna draft our favorite Halloween candy in honor of Halloween. And I was like,
Really?
darn it. they're
Well,
making fun of me.
Ours will be good.
Well, let's go in the order of the finishes here.
Okay, who was
Okay.
blue?
1, 2, 3.
All right.
That's good. That was good. That
All
was
right,
quick
you're
thinking.
number one, and if there's a very clear number one, and if you don't pick it, I'm gonna freak out.
Is.
Okay,
There's a very
fine.
clear number one.
Fine. I will do the right thing, and I'm gonna pick a candy that I actually don't want you guys to get.
Should I write it down? I'm gonna
It's
write it down.
it's the first one on my list, and I'll show it to you, and we'll see if we have the same thing. Yes.
Okay, with the number one overall pick. Bum, 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 bum.
It's also Scott's
Monday
favorite,
night.
so
Speaking
it
of Monday
better be
night,
what he
Lions
picks.
tonight. Let's go.
Here we go. The first pick in the draft. I am gonna take Reese's
There we
peanut
go.
butter
Not
cups.
There
even
we
a
go.
question.
It's obvious number one, and it's your favorite, so I was like,
Yeah,
it better be what
That's
he
not
picks.
even a question.
I also think I just said Reese's. I meant to say Reese's.
Reese's
It's
peanut
a
butter
Reese's,
cups,
yeah.
and peanut butter cup, not the Reese's Pieces.
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was Reese's and then Snickers.
Yes.
I love
Snickers is
I love a
it's a
Snickers.
perfect candy bar.
Mhm.
If anyone thinks it's not the perfect candy bar,
Now I have
blur
to.
that.
now I
Go
have to
ahead and
blur
that.
Great.
All right. Well, since you guys took 1 and 2, I've got a little bit more flexibility here. I think I'm gonna go with a Kit Kat because if I get a Kit
Oh,
Kat
I'll go crazy for a
in
Kit
a
Kat.
Halloween candy, that makes me real happy.
We went triple chocolate right off the bat.
Yep.
Right off the rip.
Most of mine are chocolate.
I love chocolate.
And then for my number 2, I'm gonna do another chocolate, and this might be divisive, but I'm gonna go peanut M&Ms.
that's not divisive at all. That's a
I
new
think
M&Ms.
people
candy.
are gonna say that, and you two could pick it at some point, but they say peanut butter M&Ms
Oh,
are the way
F
to go.
off all the way. Peanut butter M&Ms are not
agree.
even close to as good as peanut
I
M&Ms.
agree. I completely agree, but I think the
You know-
crowd is going to disagree
I've
with
heard
us.
that.
And Scott, maybe?
No, I just didn't expect this.
Oh my gosh, I am passionate about that.
Where is this coming from?
I don't think they're
Those
very
peanut
good,
butter
but-
M&Ms, they are not it.
I don't like them.
Isn't
either.
it just a
M&Ms.
Reese's Pieces, basically?
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's like a
pretty
bigger
close.
one with the wrong ratio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like them very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, is he a nervous little freak? Which one am I thinking of?
What are you talking about?
The
peanut
the
butter M&M?
mascot.
I guess I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
I'm thinking of the little caramel. He's a caramel filled one. He's a
Oh,
nervous
okay.
little freak.
Oh, okay.
He's all scared all the time. He's like,
All I know is the red, yellow, and green. Those are the only M&Ms I know.
and brown.
And brown.
Brown is sassy.
Brown's a sassy one.
Green is sexy.
Green is
Brown is
sexy,
sassy.
yeah.
Red is the leader, and he's kind of a Grinch.
And yellow's
yellow
dopey.
is Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what's your number 2?
I'm gonna go Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good answer.
But they come in the little packs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what's a bummer about the little packs?
Mm.
Sometimes you get like 5 orange ones. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's just not what you want.
Yeah. All right, what's your number 2?
My number 2, and this is controversial because the company as a whole, kind of a demonic company, but I'm going to take a Crunch Bar.
I love
love Crunch
Crazy
bars.
for a Crunch Bar.
Why are they demonic?
They're trying to own water. They want to
What?
own the water. You can't own the water, Nestle.
Oh, Nestle.
Give it back. Give us back the water, Nestle. What are you doing?
They make some pretty good chocolate chips.
They're coming for our air next, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
But they do make a
hell of a
real
chocolate
good Crunch Bar, man. And it's
Crunch bars are very good.
Yeah, they're very good.
That's why I love Nestle's Crunch. I think I changed keys a couple of times in there. I might go and I might auto-tune it.
There you go.
I think I'm going to auto-tune that.
Perfect.
So.
What's your number 3?
Oh, I got a double?
Yep.
All right. Before you guys take...
Oh, no.
No, I'm going to be for real. I will say, this one, I don't know how often you're going to get this trick-or-treating. This is probably more of a...
It was kind of hard to specify just trick-or-treating.
This is probably going to be more of a you get it at the store.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe the thing that I go the most crazy for of all times is the Nerds Gummy Clusters.
It's like the best candy
Yeah,
ever.
I have those on here. You get those.
Wow.
They sell them in, or they do for Halloween. They do the little packs.
Individual packs.
No,
Yeah, that was my next pick.
Oh,
so.
I think it's more likely that you just get a box of hard nerds, but
Yeah, and I don't really...
But the clusters, they do sell those in the
Yeah.
individual packs.
Oh, I'll go nuts.
that's
for
one of
those
the best
gummy
candies of all
clusters.
time.
So good. I could eat... You know what? There was a day, not long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, Jaden had to go... She had to run up to the store for something. I said, Jaden, please, while you're there, get me a bag of Nerds Gummy Clusters. And I never
She's
do
like,
something
okay.
like that. She literally was like, what? Like, why would you? She always,
they're
before
so
she
good.
did, she's like, do you need anything while I'm gone? And I'm always, no, I don't snack. I never snack.
Yep.
And I said, Jaden, you got to get me a bag of Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Yeah.
She brought me a bag and I ate. I'm not even going to say how many.
The whole thing.
The
whole thing.
I'm not going to say it.
I ate the whole thing over the course of like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just not good to do that.
They throw those at parades too. They're
do.
great. We love the
Yep.
gummy clusters.
So good.
All right, Greg.
Give me the Twix.
You
Oh, I forgot about Twix. I didn't have it on
Twix
my
is
list.
So good.
Forgot about that.
Twix is a great candy bar.
Oh, Twix is one where, and this is going to sound probably stupid, but if I was hungry, I could eat a bunch of Twix and just call it a day.
I love Twix.
I love a
them.
Twix bar.
Yeah, I go crazy.
Love them.
Golly.
Okay, I think I'm going to do one chocolate and one non-chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
For my chocolate, I'm going to go another one that could be divisive. I'm going to pick Hershey's with almonds. I love it when it's got the
incredibly
I
almonds.
literally wrote Hershey's with
Yep.
Wow.
I do like plain Hershey's, but I'm so much happier when the one's got the gold wrapper on it. I'm like, yes, that one's got
Interesting.
almonds in
There's
it.
Mm.
I love it.
on my mic.
And then for my non-chocolate, I think I gotta go with Starburst.
Darn it. I only wrote down 5, and that was one of them. So now I got to think of something else.
Give me Skittles.
Oh,
I didn't put Skittles on my
Skittles.
list.
I didn't put Skittles either.
I love
Just
getting that-
traditional
that-
Skittles.
yeah, like that red pack of Skittles, and you just pop them
And
all
they
in.
give, and there's a lot. They put that little red baggie.
Those
There's a
are
lot
more-
of Skittles
yeah,
in there.
those are filled
Skittles
better.
are something that I would never, ever, ever be like, oh.
No,
I'd be like, yep, that's a
Skittles are
good
great.
thing to grab.
Mhm.
I also I do enjoy the sour Skittles.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
do.
sour ones are good.
I do enjoy the sour
those are great.
Skittles. Little
Mhm.
green baggie.
All right, you get your last two.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to take with my 4th pick. Bum, 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 bum. It's tough because I got to choose between 2, and I'm going to choose a Milky Way.
Of course you are.
Yeah,
That's exactly
gonna
what I
choose a
wanted.
Milky
you were
Way.
a Milky Way guy.
And then the other one that I'm not going to take is the other one that I love so gosh darn much, and they pair so nicely together, and I'll tell you later.
Yeah, you can do it in your honorable
But I
mention.
am going to take one that's going to screw me, and no one's going to vote for me because I'm going to take this. But I'm not even kidding. This is one of my favorite of all
The rest
times.
of your list is good though.
And take it or leave it, guys. The blue Tootsie Rolls.
That's what I have. I was going to
That's
take that.
The vanilla
the vanilla ones. Those
Vanilla
have
Tootsie
always
Rolls.
That's
been
like
your
the
favorite.
best candy on planet Earth.
Love
Yes.
the vanilla Tootsie Rolls.
Since you were a very little child, you have
Yep.
loved
Is
those.
that the one you were saying I'm never going to take?
Yeah.
That was my next pick.
You were going to take it?
Yes.
Look at, we're coming around.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the same page.
Blue Tootsie Rolls are so you know what?
So good. You can't go wrong.
let me put people onto this just to defend you.
Oh, are you going to mix something up?
Yeah, you take a blue Tootsie Roll, you take an orange Tootsie
I knew you were
Roll,
going to say orange.
you push them together and you kind of
Twist.
you build a little ball of them.
Oh, like
you
a,
cannot find a candy better than that. The
Get
vanilla
outta
one and the
here.
orange one, you make a little ball and you
you could do it with the strawberry one, little strawberries and cream.
it's just
Get out of
it's
here.
the best thing ever. I'm going to say something incredibly off-brand for the show.
Uh-oh. What are you going to say?
When this poll comes out, I'm going to vote for Scott.
Hey-oh.
I already have determined that. So
Heyo.
now I don't care anymore. I'm just going to pick for me.
A banana. Not
A
even-
banana.
I'm gonna
No.
take a
Banana.
Capri Sun.
No, Scott has already earned my vote.
Hey,
So
yo.
I'm going to go with Hershey's Cookies and Cream because
Yeah,
I think
those
that's
are good,
also
too.
Those are good.
a fantastic
Those
candy.
are good too.
I don't think it's going to be a vote getter, but
The Hershey's Cookies and Cream, if you have the ones that are about yay big,
Mhm.
it's like a 2-inch by
Mhm.
1 inch.
yeah,
That's good. Anything more than that, I think might be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
it's such a good candy bar.
So good.
Mhm.
Golly.
Then
That's
I
right.
think if I'm doing non-chocolate, I'm gonna go Airheads. I love Airheads.
Oh, yeah,
Have you
Airheads
ever
are good,
have you had one of those recently?
I
Yeah.
never get those.
I've had them.
They freaking slap. We've been to a number of parades
Mhm.
recently, and every time I'm picking all the Airheads out because they're so flipping good.
I just ate a couple. We had leftover parade candy that Jaden was trying to get rid of.
Mhm.
And I was like, let me look through there. Let me
Yeah.
look through there quick before you throw
Airheads
stuff out.
slap.
And there was some Swedish fish in there.
Yeah,
That's an
that
interesting.
Swedish fish was on my list
Yep.
for honorable mention.
Mhm.
So you know what I would have taken if I was trying to go for a win is those little green suckers with the caramel around them.
Yeah.
It's literally on my
Caramel
list.
apple.
Caramel
That-
apple suckers. That was right
That
on
is
my
one of
list.
the best things, and it lasts for a long
Uh-huh.
time.
The only reason I didn't pick
Oh,
it is
they taste
because
so good.
those are harder on your teeth than Airheads are. Like
Yeah,
if they stick to your teeth,
Oh,
you about
dude.
pull them out.
Yeah, they
Willy
also
Wonka's dad would have punted you through the window.
That's the
if you
only
had
reason
one of
I
those.
didn't.
and
pick
I
it.
didn't. So while you're eating them, 10 out of 10. That post game is not great.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't love that feeling. Sour apple, like after, is not my favorite.
No.
I don't like
Yeah,
that
not
feeling
so
it gives my
much.
teeth in my
Yeah,
mouth.
I guess I can agree with
One
that.
of your favorites as a kid, dots.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
thought
didn't
of
even think about
the
dots.
ghost dots are fun too.
Oh, dots.
Yeah, dots are good. Scott,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you didn't take dots. You got my vote. If you would have
Oh.
taken dots,
Yeah,
I don't know that you'd have my vote.
I still
Scott's
think
dots. They
would,
were the best.
Yeah, I still don't think it would have cracked into my top 5, but I
Dots
do
are fun.
love dots.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's good because you know what I like about dots? Because they get stuck in your teeth, you know?
Mhm.
But then if you have another dot, it doesn't matter.
Kicks it right out.
Just do another dot.
Just keep eating them.
Yep, and
then
then
you
you-
just deal with the last one.
And eventually you got so much dots in there that they're just
Your
pulling.
mouth just becomes dots.
And they're pulling themselves off of your teeth.
Yeah.
Every bite you go like this, they're on your top. Bite, open, now they're on your bottom. Bite, open, now they just keep
little
transferring.
teamwork going on in there.
Yeah, they just transfer to and
Yep.
fro.
And then I always thought it was fun when you'd go to a house and they were handing out cans of pop. I
Uh-huh.
thought
that's
that was always fun too.
Yeah, get a root beer.
Those super mini, okay, they don't even do them anymore. They do like skinny cans now.
Uh-huh.
But they used to do short and
The
fat.
little chubby ones.
Short and stout little root beer.
Yep.
Grandma used to get them
Yep.
at the gas or the grocery store.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, do they still make the little short and stouts?
I don't think. I think they're all the skinny
Don't
ones.
do the
now.
skinny cans. It's not fun.
The stubbies were cute.
Little stubbies.
Little stubbies were
Oh,
cute.
I love me little stubbies.
And then I also like crackle bars. Those are pretty good.
what
and
the
Mr.
heck is
Good
a
bars.
crackle bar?
Crackle.
Yeah,
that?
it's chocolate. Yes, I think it's red and
These are
silver.
red.
Those are
Um,
delicious too.
The one that I didn't pick was Three Musketeers, and I love me
Yeah.
a Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
those are pretty good. They're not quite on par with like a Milky Way or a Snickers.
But
though.
that's what I was saying pairs well. You had a little fun size Milky Way and a fun size Three Musketeer, and I could go back and forth between those 2 until the cows come home.
Kyle's favorite candy bar is an almond joy. He loves
Kyle?
almond
Kyle
joys.
who? Okay,
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
come on.
No, that's the
No,
first
it's
time that
not.
sentence has been said.
He
No, it's not.
loves almond joys.
Kyle.
Kyle,
loves that.
your favorite is an almond
See,
joy?
this is what I'm saying. With like, Snick. Oh my god.
That's
Yeah, if
crazy.
we
I
go
should
to
be
the
a
gas
Snickers
station-
ambassador because that's not an opinion. That's a fact. Snickers is a
No,
perfect
wow,
candy
that's-
bar.
If we go to the if we go to the gas station and we're getting candy bars, I will get a Snickers 10 times
As
out of
you
10,
should.
and he gets an almond joy.
Dude, you can't even, it's not even a candy bar. It's like medicine, basically.
Yeah, what are we talking?
I don't even know
about?
why, but it is.
loves it.
And does Almond Joy have coconut?
Yes.
Yes,
Because Mounds have coconut, but no almonds.
Mm.
It's just an Almond Joy without an almond.
Snickers are so good that the only thing Scott could have said other than Reese's peanut butter cup is Snickers, and it would have been okay.
God.
Well, we got
So,
15 good answers
Yeah,
here.
final list here would be Laura had Kit Kat, peanut M&Ms, Hershey's with almonds, Starbursts, and Airheads.
Dad would pick my list, I think.
Strictly for the M&M's and Hershey's.
Yeah,
probably.
he loves
Yeah,
both
Dad
of those.
loves
And
peanut M&Ms.
yeah, and Kit Kats, I think he really likes too.
Yeah.
I've got Snickers, Sour Patch, Twix, Skittles, and Cookies and Cream Hershey's.
Yeah, good list too.
And then Scott, finally, he did it. he did the dang thing. Scott's got the best pick of all time, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ayo.
Crunch Bars,
Ew.
Nerds gummy clusters, Milky Way, and then, in my opinion, like the best pick of the draft, Blue Tootsie Rolls.
I'm glad to finally hear somebody say that about my dark horse.
Blue Tootsie Rolls are so good.
Yes, they are.
It's going to be
good.
interesting to see. I think all of these are going to get a lot of votes.
Just so people know, too, we posted the villains blind, and Laura was deeply offended that people thought her list or that Scott's list was hers. That's how bad. That's how little Laura thinks of Scott.
That's effed
she
up.
was hurt
That's
that
effed
people
up.
possibly thought she would draft the
Why
list.
do people think that
Scott
this was my
concocted.
list? Why do they think it was my list? And I said, you
Ruined
should
my
be
whole
so
day.
honored.
Yep.
You should be so honored that they thought that was your list because it was the best
How
one.
dare they think I picked a list that Scott put together?
No, but I did flub it like a total dummy because I did the order wrong on the stories. So I think we can probably guess that Greg won.
Oh,
but
we can guess that my landslide victory.
I don't
hit.
think it was a landslide.
Thank
though.
you, Thanos. Thank you, Darth Vader.
I don't think it was a landslide because I had
got
a
that Joker-
hell of a list.
that
I had a
Joker
great
type-
list.
I think we need to say because Laura mixed up in the order of the slides of
Here we
the
go.
post.
He won.
We're
The order of the slides of the
incorrect,
post
yeah.
were not the same as the order of the slides on the story.
That's not where he's
the
going
one
with
that
this.
was the same
Yeah.
was mine. So I think it's fair to say the only votes that count were the only one that
There it
people
is.
certainly. So then, if we go with that logic,
By default, shooter.
But I think
the tri-state area, or however he talks. It's been a
I
while.
think that
Platypus.
had I done it right, I think that our votes would have been a little bit closer, but you still would have won. I think you would have won. But that was the most votes we've ever gotten, which is kind of cool.
passionate.
Yep.
We're getting passionate.
It was a fun one.
Thank you,
so-
Doodle Bob, for bringing out for getting the vote out.
Yeah.
He was
Doodle Bob,
canvassing.
he sure-
Doodle Bob was out canvassing and making sure everybody was registered, and we got a lot of votes this time.
That's right.
We really did.
So if you're not following us on Instagram, that's where we do the vote. So make sure you follow us there. And also, we haven't talked about it in a while, but if you want to leave us a voicemail, the link is in the
yeah.
description. So you can leave us a voicemail, ask us a question,
That's
whatever.
into the description on YouTube.
Yes. Yes. Or you can DM us on Instagram. All right. Well, that was a
Well,
good one.
Think I scared anyone?
Got him. I think you scared everyone.
Yeah.
I think so too.
What I was thinking that we should actually do now is we should all hide behind like the sofas and stuff and then do for the intro. It'd be like, boo, boo, and then roll the thing.
That's funny.
So
Do we want
let's
to end
just
it
do quick.
first?
Fine.
So sassy.
Thank you for joining us for yet another episode of the I'll Remember This podcast. We'll be flying in about 15 minutes, so we're going to put that seatbelt sign on. Go ahead and just, if you have to use the bathroom, hold it, please, because it's going to be a little bit turbulent.
Hold it, please.
Hold it, yeah. No pilot.
Can you imagine a pilot saying
ever, ever. If you have to go to the bathroom, hold it, please. Yeah, just pinch that thing off and hold it, please. There's a guy in the bathroom. Pilot just puts him on blast. Pinch it off, sir. We're having some major turbulence here.
I think I'll remember this. We'll see you.
Happy Halloween.
Just completely interrupts Scott's train of thought. That was probably going to derail, so.
I saved him. You're welcome.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Can't wait. You really dug deep.
Nobody else went as hard as I did.
I didn't say anything.
Greg was out and I went, Ross.
It's so embarrassing.